Our favorite cryptocurrency has never been more likely to go up in value. Since Ripple is one of the biggest Bitcoin exchanges in the world, it's about to make a big move. Coinbase has stepped in to help and is now actively going after the XRP pump. The CEO of Ripple, who was also involved in this story, knew about this kind of thing. This is too important to miss. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. John Deaton, a well-known supporter of XRP Ripple, has joined the court's case between Coinbase and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Trying to look out for the best interests of 4,701 Coinbase users, his action is important because it shows a larger push for clarity in the rules that govern digital assets like XRP. When he talked to Fox reporter Eleanor Tarrett, Deaton stressed how important it is for the SEC to provide regulatory guidelines in the area of digital assets. He said that the lack of clarity was a big problem for both investors and people in the field. This feeling is shared by many people in the cryptocurrency world who have been waiting for a long time for regulatory certainty. Deaton is also interested in how Coinbase is moving strategically in this court case. By following the same path as the SEC in the Ripple case, Coinbase is hoping to use past court decisions to their benefit. Deaton says that this strategy lines the SEC up in a corner, which could affect the court's decision and make crypto regulation more clear. Even though there are a lot of unknowns about how the case will turn out, Deaton is still cautiously hopeful. He knows that there are a lot at stake, especially for people whose interests are at risk. But he also thinks there's a good chance that Coinbase's move will be granted. This could have big effects on the whole crypto market. Even though there are legal arguments going on, Deaton strongly supports the value of Bitcoin itself, arguing against critics such as Senator Elizabeth Warren and Peter Schiff. He thinks that Bitcoin's real value comes from its decentralized ecosystem and limited quantity, which goes against common ideas about what makes an asset valuable. Deaton's thoughts go beyond the details of the Coinbase vs. SEC case and shed light on the need for clear rules in the crypto space as a whole. His point of view is that people should be able to own and sell digital assets without the government getting in the way. This feeling shows how important it is for regulators and people in the business to keep talking and working together. As the legal battle goes on, the result could have big effects on XRP, Ripple, and the whole crypto market. A decision that is good for Coinbase could boost trust in the regulatory system, which could lead to more people using and investing in cryptocurrency like XRP. On the other hand, a bad result could put a shadow of doubt over the industry, making investors less confident and stopping market growth. As the court case between Coinbase and the SEC goes on, and things could go very badly for the crypto market, so it's clear that a lot is at stake. But what do people who know a lot about XRP think? Do they think this event will help them grow? If they do, how high are they talking about? It's true Ripple's XRP has never been so strong. It's impossible to miss. In the world of cryptocurrency, which is always changing, XRP Ripple has become a source of both speculation and joy. Even though the market has had some losses recently, top analysts see an absolutely explosive future for XRP. One of these analysts, Greg, has set the stage for an amazing rise by predicting a possible rise of 1,000% to 3,000%, even though XRP has recently dropped to 43 cents. Greg's ideas give us an interesting look at where XRP might go in the future. Earlier this month, Greg talked about the door to Valhalla scenario, which said that a wave of volatility could happen if XRP went below 44 cents. This prediction came true just last week, which is what led to Greg's current bullish view. Now, Greg's predictions reach new heights with a minimum rise of 1,000%. This could push XRP above $5 in the near future. The most amazing thing about Greg's prediction is the upper limit, a huge 3,000% rise that could take XRP to $15. It's not just Greg that people are optimistic about the long run. Some analysts like Dark Defender see similarities between the recent price changes of XRP and the huge changes that happened in the cryptocurrency market in 2017. There is a lot of interest around XRP right now. Charts show that it could go up to $5.80 the short term, and Jevon Marks predicts that it will go up by 61,000% to $288. What, though, is making people so optimistic? The ongoing legal fight between Ripple and the SEC is a big deal. If the case is settled in a good way, XRP could gain a lot of value. Clear regulations, especially in big markets, could make it easier for more institutions to use the technology and investors to trust it. XRP is also being used for cross-border payments in the real world, as shown by partnerships with banking institutions like Trangler. This shows how useful and scalable it is. As long as XRP keeps showing how useful it is for making deals quick and cheap, demand may go through the roof, increasing its price potential even more. As the world of cryptocurrencies buzzes with predictions of skyrocketing growth, it's only normal to want to know more about how the story is playing out. We're hungry for more information and news straight from the heart of the company when such big forecasts come out. But what do you know? Things are about to get really exciting. Keep your eyes open because the CEO of Ripple has come out to talk about what he thinks about what's going on. Prepare to be shocked by what he says. Recently, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse went on Fox Business's Mornings with Maria to talk about the current state of the cryptocurrency market and its hopes for the future. In a world where crypto prices are going through the roof, Garlinghouse's comments gave us a look into Ripple's long-term plans and his thoughts on the legal problems the industry is facing. Garlinghouse started the conversation by pointing out the huge rise in the value of cryptocurrencies over the last 6 months. Pointing to Bitcoin's rapid rise of about 250%, he said that important events in the market, like the CC's approval of 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs and the recent Bitcoin halving, were to blame for this bullish trend. What Garlinghouse said about the future, though, was even scarier. He made the bold claim that the Bitcoin market is about to double in size and be worth a huge $5 trillion by the end of 2024. This prediction shows how confident he is in the basic ideas of how supply and demand affect the market. But even though Garlinghouse was optimistic, they didn't avoid talking about the problems that the business is having with regulations, especially in the US. He talked about his worries about what he sees as regulators' negative views on crypto, especially the SEC under Gary Gensler's direction. Garlinghouse questioned the idea that crypto was used for illegal activities and emphasized its potential for creativity and economic growth. Garlinghouse pointed out that different countries have different rules when it comes to crypto. He named Dubai, Singapore, the UK, and the EU as examples of countries that are doing a great job of making their surroundings crypto-friendly. Because of these differences in regulations, businesses and investors that have left the US in search of more favorable regulatory environments in other places. Garlinghouse talked about Ripple's plans to enter the stablecoin market with the release of a dollar-backed stablecoin later this year. This put the focus on the company's strategic goals. Ripple is still committed to connecting traditional banking with the growing world of cryptocurrencies, as shown by this move. Garlinghouse talked about Ripple's world reach and said that 95% of the company's customers are not from the US. He thinks that Ripple and its digital asset XRP have a great chance to do well on a world scale now that they are present in so many countries. We think that's a huge chance. We believe that will be good for Ripple. We use the cryptocurrency XRP, and we think it will do very well. Since the world of cryptocurrencies is always changing, it's important to keep an eye on the newest news that could affect its future. When we talk about how our favorite digital assets are becoming more important, one new feature really stands out as a game changer. Get ready, because millions of people are about to accept XRP Ripple. This will cause a huge change in the crypto space. Don't miss this sign that prices are going up. We will talk more about this important uptake and what it means for the future of XRP Ripple and the cryptocurrency market as a whole soon. China is about to start using XRP for domestic payments after forming a relationship with Ripple. This is definitely a good sign for XRP Ripple and could cause its price to go up a lot. First, the partnership with China, which is a major economic power, is a huge endorsement of XRP's usefulness and promise in the financial world. Being backed by one of the biggest economies in the world not only gives people more faith in XRP's technology, but it also makes it easier for other countries and financial institutions to use it too. Also, China's choice to use XRP for domestic payments is a huge change in how people around the world think about and use cryptocurrencies. As one of the first big economies to use a cryptocurrency for daily purchases, other countries might follow China's lead, which would make even more people want to buy XRP. As more Chinese people use XRP to pay for things within China, the demand for the digital asset is likely to rise. As more